So in this video we will learn the statement and proof of the product rule for derivative. So first I am writing the statement, then I will prove that. Okay, so if you have two function, suppose f and g are defined on the interval AB and differentiable at a point x which is in AB, then fg, their product fg are differentiable at x and the formula is, so if g prime of x equals to f prime of x times g of x plus f of x times g prime of x, f of x times g prime of x. So this is the product rule for derivative. Now we will prove this theorem. So to prove it, what we will do, let h equals to fg. So I assign h equals to fg. Then for any values, for any x in AB, we can write from the definition of derivative h prime of x equals to limit of t approaches x, h of t minus h of x over t minus x. This is from the definition of derivative, where this t is between a and b, where this t is between a and b and t is not x. Okay. Now what we will do, we assign h equals to f of g. So plug that here. So limit of t approaches x, f of g of t minus f g of x over t minus x. I just plug h equals to fg. Now this one can be written as limit of t approaches x, f of t times g of t minus f of x times g of x over t minus x. Now what we will do, so limit of t approaches x, f of t times g of t minus, we will subtract first f of x g of t, f of x g of t, then we will add the same term f of x g of t, f of x g of t. So if they cancel, then we can go back to previous step, plus minus f of x g of x over t minus x. Okay. Now what we can do, we can rearrange this. So from the first two terms we can factor out g of t. So if we factor out g of t, then it becomes f of t minus f of x over t minus x times g of t. So I factor out g of t, plus from these two terms, from the last two terms, we can factor out f of x. So if we factor out f of x, then it becomes limit of t approaches x, f of x times g of t minus g of x over t minus x. Okay, now from the definition of derivative, this one becomes f prime of x from the definition of derivative, and when limit of t approaches x, then this would be g of x plus when limit of t approaches x, this is f of x, so it would be same f of x, and when t approaches x, then this part is g prime of x. So this is the product rule. This is what we need. F of g prime of x equals to this one. That's it. Thanks for watching.